You're probably thinking, what the fuck, Ella, you're wearing a red lip? Who are you? Look at these. I tried the Haggard Scepter series lip duos. They were very, very kind and sent me 3 shades in PR. And the one that I'm wearing today is the shade Scarlet Night. These come with 2 sides. So on one side you have a like lip tint. It feels a lot like the Rare Beauty lip oils that are actually more like the watery lip tints, while this one has a better formulation. And on the other side, you have a sparkly topper shade. But this video for sure is not about red lips. This is about new releases. We have very interesting things common, and I was a bad girl. I bought some of these. But I don't mind because I needed them. Not needed, wanted. So last week I uploaded a video on the Narimi Z palettes, or just Narimi palettes that I own. Narimi is a Chinese beauty blogger. She's unfortunately not active on Instagram, but I think on Weibo. I was sent the link to her socials. It looks very interesting, but I don't understand a word, so I have no clue what exactly that social is. But thank you for sending the link over, because I was saying in the Narimi review that I don't know where she's active, but yeah, that is the site where she's active. Weibo or Weibo, I don't know. So Narimi is coming out with 4 new palettes. We have one with green and blue, then some pastel, then a like very, very desaturated weird color story with a neon in the center, and then we have an all matte palette. So if I look at these, I would say, well, maybe the one on the lower left corner could be for me, but honestly, none of these color stories really speak to me. I can better decide when we have better pictures, but just because I love the matte formulation so much, I don't think I can justify not liking the color story when I buy these, because they're not cheap, let's be honest. Not like they're only 10 bucks a palette. They have a good price range. By the way, thank you to everybody after that Narimi video who sent me a DM on Instagram saying like, I bought this with your code, I bought this with your code, thank you so much. And you have no clue how overwhelming this is sometimes, when you know that so many people buy something out of your recommendation. All you can think of sometimes is, oh my god, what if the person doesn't like it? Do they want their money back from me? Do they not? I know that you won't, but still, thank you for that support. This never-ending love is... This never-ending love actually makes all the bad things that happened in the past 2 weeks on social media, like, they never happened. Thank you. But I have to be honest here with myself, none of these palettes are really speaking to me. Florasis is coming out with liquid eyeshadows. These are the Infinite Blossom Longwear liquid eyeshadows, and they come out with 12 different shades. Some of these are matte, some of these are shimmery. To be honest, they don't look very tempting to me. First of all, I'm a bit confused because this is the same packaging as they have for the lip stuff. So this is the Blooming Rouge Ultra Smooth Satin Liquid Lipstick that I have. This is from the Nomadic Glam collection. They sent me this in PR, and this is the exact same component that they use now for the liquid eyeshadows. To me, this is a bit confusing, and I don't know. How do you feel about this? Do you think like this recycling of packaging for different product types is okay? I see myself, if I would buy them, I would see myself grabbing one of those liquid eyeshadows and use it as lipstick. To me, this is an easy skip. If you want to get them, I do have a code with Florasis. It's Ella X Flora X Ella. It's in the info box down below, and it will save you $6 when you spend $100. And I can also put an affiliate link in, so if you want to try them, they are $25 each. So they are not cheap, but honestly, Florasis in general is not a cheap brand. We talked about the Shel We Elena palette that will come. That is a collab with Freya 86. And Shel We already announced that there is another palette coming right after the Elena. So Shel We has already revealed the whole color story on Elena. I think we haven't even talked about that, but I am on the fence if I want to get the Elena palette. Let me just say that, because it is so muddy green with one pop of purple that I am probably not really into it. But now they announced another one. It's a bit quick in my opinion, but I like the formulations. That is always a thing to consider. I like the formula, but again, the Elena palette will probably not be for me. Huda Beauty is coming out with new liquid blushes. So we have had stick blushes from Huda Beauty and they were horrible. To me, I didn't like them. I had one shade that came in the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar. The shade was okay. It applied okay. Ended up decluttering eventually. Black Cherry, Watermelon Pop, and Strawberry Cream are the three shades that are tickling my fucking blush pickle the most. But I am kind of... I don't know what it is with Huda and liquid products. I feel like they're always super drying. And why is the sun now going away? It looks like I'm sitting in a dark freaking room. But I'm not, the sun is just shining. Okay, we just can't move on. Huda liquid lipsticks, honestly, they are horrible. The lip and cheek tints that we had, horrible. So there is this thing with Huda and liquid lip and cheek products that is just not working, I think. And I was thinking of getting these, but at the end, you know what? I have so many beautiful blushes. I have so many beautiful liquid and cream blushes. I don't need that. You don't need that. And let's be honest, the packaging looks very cheap. Very cheap. Let's talk about a palette that is already on its way to me. This is the Cheer Yep X Freya 86 Floating Live palette. This is the palette that Freya teased for the past 2 or 3 months even, and every look that she did with this palette was a banger. When the color story was revealed and we saw the palette, I was a bit underwhelmed. I kind of expected more. I don't know what I expected, but I expected more. I think some of these shades might look very redundant when you swatch them, but I can be wrong too. You know, sometimes things in real life just look so much better than on the promos. The swatches so far that I've seen from different sides of the internet are very interesting. I already see that this bluish shade here, like when you just look at the palette, the upper part, there is a bluish shade. That looks flaky. And the close-up shots of this shade, this is flaky. So I already know that this will not be my favorite. And that mashed red and black shade immediately reminded me of the shade here in the Girl Code 51 Quad. So I'm very curious how this is going to be. The palette you can buy now on Look Healthy store. Save 12% with my code Elagram. Thank you to everybody, by the way, who already purchased this now because of me and used my code. I love that. So here is my thoughts on this. I find the timeline a bit confusing. If I were a brand, I would not allow a creator that I work with to collab with another brand at around the same time. This palette here launched May 30th. The palette that she did with Shel We will come, I think, June 20th or June 18th, something like that. And if I don't know, if I reached out to a creator as a brand and they were telling me, yeah, but I have a collab with this one, I would say, okay, then we will do our collab like half a year later. No. What do you think about a creator collabing with 2 different brands to do 2 different products? I don't know why, but me as a brand, I wouldn't like that. I mean, for us as the customers, awesome. But on the brand's side, you know, the brand's point of view, I think that's very odd. But this palette, honestly, I like much more than the Elena one. Tom Ford is re-releasing his cherry collection and therefore also the cherry quads. I have the 2 quads. These 2 quads are the better ones from Tom Ford. Hopefully, of course, they didn't change the formulation because now they're in the Estee Lauder like grudge, and just hope nothing will happen. But I like these. I think they're very pretty quads, and I think I have a video with them even. Will you be interested in a video with them? Let me know. I also don't understand why Tom Ford is re-releasing stuff constantly. lately. Is Estee Lauder reformulating everything? That would be a bummer because some of the old things people just love a lot. And if so, can we please get, I think it was Metal Lost, the quad again, and this time I want to have it in Germany too. I got already some questions about this. The Lethal Cosmetics Avatar collab collection, whatever. It comes with a lot of accessories like highlighters and lipsticks and creams and sponges and a makeup bag and liners. But let's focus on the 4 palettes. You have water, earth, fire, and air. So just like Avatar, bender thing. I was shocked to see that there was a queue on the Lethal Cosmetics website. We're talking about a queue with 3,000 to 4,000 people waiting in line. And when you now go on the Lethal Cosmetics website, all you can do is pre-order the shit and it will be delivered to you by mid-July. I was not aware of the fact that this was a so highly anticipated collection, because when I look at these, I couldn't be more underwhelmed. But I'm also not a fan of Avatar. Maybe it's because of that. But still, I don't like the direction where Lethal Cosmetics is going. We haven't had major single releases from them in such a long time. We have had some like tiny bits of release, like the metal collection, the like holographic ones, but that was not a lot. I am waiting for Lethal Cosmetics to bring out some new mattes, some new metallics. I like their marble shades too, something more interesting. The split liners, okay, they are actually great. Yes, that was a bigger launch, but I don't like the direction of Lethal Cosmetics now doing pre-made palettes the whole time that even are not magnetic. And if they are magnetic, I think the last 12 pan or 15 pan palette, I don't know, was magnetic, but the pans are smaller than the single pans that you can buy, so you cannot even mix and match them if you do that. I don't know. I am currently not really feeling Lethal Cosmetics. I just hope that they are in kind of a weird phase and the down phase, and I hope that they will bring back what made me fall in love with them. Made me fall in love with them. So now Lisa Eldridge also came out with Baume lipsticks. Don't we have enough on the market? Don't we? I love Lisa Eldridge to death. Great brand. Nothing I have bought and tried from her brand really disappointed me. I had some samples that I didn't like. For example, I personally don't like her cleanser. It's not my vibe. I'm not the biggest fan of her seamless elevated glow thing, but I like it. But we have so many Baume lipsticks. I'm pretty sure that Lisa Eldridge formulation is the bomb as always, but I feel like she's a year too late with that. What do you think? Is she? And I'm still waiting for the concealer. The pinpoint concealer. We're still waiting, and I just hope that she was able to resolve the issues that she probably ran into so that we get this launch delayed every time. So we're waiting, Lisa. We are very patient and we're waiting. Last but not least, let's talk about the new Chanel summer collection. It comes with 2 split pans with a blush and a highlight, 2 cream highlight sticks, and then eyeshadow sticks. The eyeshadow sticks I think we can already cross out because they're just not for me. The highlighter sticks, they're also meh. I don't think that the lightest one is really my vibe. I actually missed the one from the winter collection. That one has like a pinkish hue to it. That would be totally up my alley, but it's not available anymore. And when we're talking about the split pans here, the one on the right with the purple and the pinky highlighter, that speaks my language. But then again, will I use it? I don't know. I love my only Chanel blush that I have. I love my Chanel highlighters, but I'm not sure if this is really a product that I get a lot of use out. So, easy skip for me and for you. And also, it's limited edition again, so even if you fall in love with this and you then use it up, you cannot repurchase it. Honestly, that's everything that I have saved. The week again was very slow. I'm very thankful for that. I stumbled across a lot of drugstore releases lately, like new collections from Revolution, new stuff. Essence has a Hello Kitty thing, and then another brand has a Hello Kitty thing, and I was just scrolling through TikTok and not TikTok, through Instagram, and being like, huh? Why Hello Kitty again? Like, did we time travel? Which is fine, but why did I stay this age? Come on. So what do you think? How do you feel about these releases? Did you get anything? Let me please know down below. Thank you as always so much for watching. Thank you also for all the love that you have been spreading on this channel, because in the past week, 2 weeks, some really bad things happened here on social media with comments to my Made by Mitchell series, but you guys, y'all are so hilarious. You just cheer me up all the time whenever I call out these bullshit comments, so thank you so much for this. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate that growing family, so make sure you are part of this family. Subscribe, like the shit, you know, engagement and stuff. Comment something, and if you don't know what to comment, comment powder puff. So thank you, and I see you in the next one.